What's going on, guys? We're back in NHL 20 today, playing some more franchise mode with our New York Islanders, starting round one of the playoffs today. So I took a couple looks at some stats, if that makes any sense. And Boychuk, I wanted to just take a peek because he is $6 million. He could be a nice rental player for a team next year if we're not ready to go. I mean, we're a team that grew pretty solid this year. But if we're not ready to go and we need to get rid of somebody, he had his best year of his career. Boychuk had the best year of his career. Maybe not plus minus wise, 31, 26, but he put up the most points he's ever put up in a career this year. So, solid for him. I think even when he was in Boston running Stanley Cup, playing as a Stanley Cup champion, right? Like, what year did he do that? Because we need him. So it was 2012, the 2013 Cup is the one they won. And then they won in 2011, I believe. No, they lost in 2013. They won in 2011. So if you go back to his season stats, the year they won the Cup in 2011, he played 77 games, 15 points, plus 27. He had 53 penalty minutes, quite a few shots on net. You go up to this year, he played a full 82 because injuries are off. I wanted to get through it. I think injuries are going to come on next year. I feel like we need 2 years to grow a little bit, so it's not as bad. But I think injuries are eligible next year. So, this year and this year don't really count for games played. You don't know how he was going to play. But he put up the most points in his career. He really did. He was a plus 26. He had quite a few shots on net. But he only scored 1 goal. So, I mean, if a team's looking for him, now's the time to get him. He's got a second win. He might have another year in him. Or we win a Stanley Cup with him and he retires this year. I mean, it's not far-fetched to say that we will. You take a look at it, just before we get into the playoffs here. You take a look at it. You got an 85 and an 84. An 85 and an 83. So an 85, 83. 84 and 83. So we're very, very solid on the back end. It was a good year from the back end. Up front, this is where we might get beat. I think it's top line. Barzal and Wallstrom will carry, pick up and carry Greenway. Greenway was selected in the second round, 50th overall in 2015. Matt Barzal was selected in the first round in 2015. I just wanted to look at that. So Barzal's birthday is coming up soon. But yeah. So I think Barzal and Wallstrom will carry him. Wallstrom had a fantastic year with 76 points as a rookie. He's probably got locked for Calder. Put up a 30-goal season, just shy of 30 goals. Another guy I wanted to take a look at is Dmitry Karpovtsev. So, 18 years old, playmaker, drafted second round by the Islanders last year. He has come a long way from that draft table, the draft floor. He's grown 3 overall points to an 81. I'm hoping we can get him up to a medium elite this year. If we do that, and we get his potential up, it'll be one hell of a year for him, and he'll be one hell of a player for us. He will eventually have to get dealt, because if you look at it, I mean, Barzal's pretty similar to him, but like Karpovtsev, his career third line for us. We throw him up there. Yes, he is probably going to be the replacement for Barzal, but he won't get us to +5. We're kind of building towards a +5. So as of right now, he's a great player. I don't know in 2-3 years how good he will be for us. I don't know where his team's going to be in 2-3 years. because this year Greenway needs to be signed. In one more year, Barzal needs to be re-signed, right? In 2 more years, Wallstrom needs to be re-signed. Costin needs to be re-signed next year. There's a lot of ifs and buts. I think this was a good year for the group. We gotta rely on our veterans to get us through. This is one of the best years from Andrew Ladd since 2016-17. I would say it's better than that, because his plus minus is not as bad. He's plus 8. 16 goals, 15 assists. That's fine for Ladd. Yes, he was overpaid. We cannot control who they sign, right? So we're going to go in with our veterans, and we're going to get it done. Game number 1 in Wells Fargo. Because I'm only doing 1 round per video. I want to get them all done today. But I'm only doing 1 round per video. So we're going to go in for overtimes and stuff like that. Oh, no. There we go. Simulate. So we just looked at the Philadelphia Flyers as well, and they are a pretty solid team. This is going to be a clawing and scratching match. Here we go. First period. After 1, the New York Islanders take the lead. Barzal with, I don't know if that's his first playoff. No, it's not his first playoff goal. But it's Dmitry Karpotsev's first playoff goal. And he's emerging as a star here on the island. Second period. After 2, Pontus Sauerberg scores. And Sean Couturier scores for the Philadelphia Flyers. Carter Hart, a little bit of a rough first game for him. I don't think it's going to stick like that. I think he's going to be the star of the show. Varlamov gets scored on twice from Giroux and Konechny on the power play. Are we going to bring it back to tie? Yes, Jordan Eberle scores on Carter Hart 4-4. And will this be the first over? No, it won't. James Van Riemsdyk's going to end the game late with a goal on Semyon Varlamov. So that's Varlamov's first bad game. 3 stars of the game. Van Riemsdyk, Giroux, and Konechny. Yeah, that's Varlamov's first bad game. You can't do that. Karpatsev ends the game with 2 points. By far the best player of the game for us. Off to game number 2, still in Wells Fargo. It's going to be first period. 2-0 Philly. Philippe Myers and Konechny on Varlamov after 2. We get one back, Oliver Wahlstrom. So the rookies are putting in for this team. They're being relied on heavily. Let's see if they can continue. They have been the stars of the series so far for us. Giroux scores on Varlamov 3-1. Five-on-4 power play for us. Long one, and we don't capitalize. We're going to end this game, and it's going to be a 2-0 Philly lead. We don't have the goalie. I think if we lose this game, Georgiev gets the next. If we lose this next game, Georgiev gets the next. That's what it's got to come down to. Barzal's been fairly quiet. First period, 2-0 Philly. Second period, 2-1 Philly. Wahlstrom again is going to get it for us. Bring us back up. Is Philly going to do the repeat? It's a long power play for them. The Islanders still looking to tie the game. Late in the third period. Can we get a goal? Philly has been out shooting. No. Couturier scores. Let's just end the game. Couturier scores 3-0 Philly. We've not been able to find an answer for these Philadelphia Flyers. Could be the last game of the year for us, and the start's going to go to Georgiev. This is the end of the road for Varlamov. He has not been able to carry us. He is going to be probably traded at the end of this year. He hasn't done anything for us, and we got to try to get Georgiev as a starting goalie next year. So let's do it. Georgiev in between the pipes in the Barclays Center. Here we go, first period. 2-0 New York. Ho-Sang and Greenway. They're not done yet. The rookies are coming up huge. This team is full of a bunch of rookies. Come on, let's hold them scoreless. We've held them to 9 shots. Hold on. This is the second period. There we go. We've held them to 19 shots this entire game. Jordan Eberle scores on Carter Hart. We're looking for one win. We're avoiding the sweep if we can get this shut down. Georgiev has been on his head. Maybe we should have started with Georgiev. I don't know. Looks like he is going to secure the win for us. And it's going to be a shutout in game number 4 for the Islanders. So the Islanders have new life. We're not complete here, but we have new life going into the game number 5 back in Wells Fargo. Georgiev, got to make sure he's still in there, because if Varlamov starts, I'm going to be very upset. So Georgiev, after one game, he has been very solid. 26 stops for a shutout here in game number 4. Off to game 5 in Wells Fargo. After this, we'll do a wrap-up of some series. There might be some that are over. After one, 2-1 for Philly. Nolan Patrick, Philippe Myers. But Komarov gets one for the good guys. Second period, after 2, Hayden scores for us, and Karpatsev gets another. Philippe Myers scores on Georgiev. Georgiev, you need to have a big third period. This is about the most even game we've had of the series. The boys battle back. Kirsten Juice scores. Van Riemsdyk scores. Is this going to be a repeat of the first game? Or can we get some solid goaltending? The Flyers are putting on the pressure. We haven't had a shot this entire period. Down to 5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. We have overtime. You know what that means. The New York Islanders face elimination in an overtime period. I mean, let's get into it. This is going to be a tough series. I knew it was going to be from the get-go. We're going to have to battle back if we want to win this. It starts here. Karpatsev's been great for us. Wallstrom's been great for us. Barzal's been pretty solid. We got to have a good game here. Top line starting for the overtime period. Matt Barzal loses draw to Gostisbehere. Oh, I didn't do it. This might cost us the game. Line changes manual. Because I want to change all the lines up. Select sides. Alright, let's get to the coach. I totally forgot to do this. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully we can just get a save here from Georgiev. And we might as well go True Broadcast. Barzal's going to get the late jump. It's Giroux in the zone. Shot, and Georgiev's going to hold on. Let's keep the Top Guns out there. What does this look like? Offense. You got to just do a full forward check here. Van Riemsdyk and scores. Quick goal. The Flyers win. The Flyers are off to round number 2. I can't be blamed for this. We got a face off. Barzal was tied up. It was a big battle for us in round number 2. Off to the draft. This isn't a sad moment. This is growth. We made the playoffs. Yes, we didn't make it as far as we wanted to, but it's growth. It's growth. Like, this is... Yes, it sucks. Eberle finished as the player of the game, or the player of the series for us. Yes, we got eliminated. Greenway was pretty quiet. Barzell, 5 points in 5 games. Wallstrom, 4 points in 5 games. Eberle, 5 points in 5 games. Komkoskin, 3 points in 5 games. Hosang, 4 points in 5 games. Ladd, 1 point. Karpatsev, 3 points in 5 games. Auberg, 2 points. Komarov, a point. Hayden, a point. And Rucharte gets an assist. On the back end, Nick Leddy was 0. Pollock was 0. Christian Hughes with 1. Johnny Boychuk with 2 points. 3 points for UC Ricola. And Noah Dobson. So these are our 2 best defensemen of the series. We were quiet from the top, and we have a lot of cap space going into this draft. I'm not sure if making a move will be good for us. 40 points for Nick Leddy on the year. 13 goals. That's not bad. Pollock, is he the guy to go? These guys had a good year. Had a really, really good year. They're obviously coming back. They're both extended. I believe they're both on the same term. No. So Pollock's here for a longer time. This is going to be an interesting offseason. I think Boychuk obviously comes back for obvious reasons. He was pretty solid, and if we can get Drews back, +5 again right here would do wonders. Dobson and Ricola, I think we bring the whole defensive core back. We obviously have to sign better scouts so we can uncover more people, but even Dobson, 17 points on the back end, not bad. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting offseason. I'm probably going to leave it here. We're not going to do the offseason in this video. It's merely a playoff video. It went very quick. I think we bring back the squad, though. I think we re-sign Hosang, maybe 2 years. Try to go on a bit of a run. Greenway, maybe 5 years. Because I just want to keep these guys together. Wallstrom, I know he's good for another 2. So we put up, 80, 90 point seasons in the next 2 years. He's going to want a big pay raise. Koskin's going to want to raise. And, after the year he put up, I want to bring him back. Because 70 points between Greenway and Koskin is pretty solid. Was it? We traded for both these guys, right? So Koskin went to he went to Minnesota. After the first year, he got dealt to the Wild. Actually, this year was his first year with the Wild. He put up 30 points. 32 points. We used him in a better role, but I think we bring everybody back. We keep the lines the same. There's going to be big growth. So, people might be moved. Varlamov will be moved at this draft, so maybe we could move up a pick for a big prospect. There's not really any area to improve on. We're going to go get up to the draft, though. We don't really have any area to improve on. I'd like to bring on a power forward, replacement for Ladd. We're eventually going to need one. And even if Greenway plays with Karpatsev and we bring on a power forward that fits, it's not the end of the world. Even Koskin fits on that third line, right? So, I think Hosang stays on this third line, or second line. He's playing really, really good. I think we look for a power forward in the draft. I don't know when the first one's going to be, if there is one. Let's get up to the draft, and then let's do a recap. Oh, sneeze. On the year. Well, people say the draft lottery is rigged. Back-to-back years for the Montreal Canadiens. They're looking like a team for the future. Back-to-back first overall picks. Yeah, this is not rigged. No, definitely not rigged. A couple. Who was the team that got screwed over the most? Columbus. They deserved that. Detroit deserved it. They got screwed. The New Jersey Devils won the lottery as well. So did the Wild, right? So, the Wild trade, it wasn't bad. They got Gabriel Pajot, but now they have a player. I want to see when the first... Oh, did we have a retiree? Johnny Boychuk calls it a career after the best season of his career. He's not liking the rookies. He decided to call it quits because of them, most likely. What a career, my man. Thank you for being a part of this very young and up-and-coming team. I wish we could have kept you a little bit longer, but we lost you. Lost you to old age. He is up there in age for a hockey player. He's 37. He's still very young. But for his hockey career, he is at the tip-top of it. Chara as well calls it a career. The Chara and Boychuk run out his line mates. Spezza and Bacchus call it a career. Spezza, the best player of the draft class for sure. Definitely a Hall of Famer in my opinion as well. Mark Letestu is gone. Roman Polak, gone. Cam Barker, gone. Was there any more? Did Varlamov come? No. Varlamov stayed. So maybe a team needs him as a oh, we don't want to do the draft interviews. Yes and no. I do and I don't. Let's take a look at this draft class before we call this video. Bacher. Oh, my sniper. Franchise sniper. Callie Bacher. Franchise sniper. Scouts did wonders for us. We need the first power forward. The first power forward available I've got to take. Daniil Chaika. Cole Huckins. Is this the guy we want? Zach Dean. What a year. What a draft year. So the first power forward they're saying is it's Zach Stringer. He's about 2 years out, and he's Sean Monahan comparison. He's a left winger. So I think we're going to take our chances with him. We have... Our picks are all around the same. They're in the 20s. They're saying that this guy is going to go Joe Thornton. Logan Stankoven. So I'd like to take Stankoven, 22, and I'd like to get my hands on Zach Stringer at 29. So 22 and 29. And then we need a goalie. No good ones this year, I don't think. We do need a goalie. Kirk DeMello at 69th. You really don't know. You just got to take a gamble. We got Reese McCarthy, Tristan Lennox, Valtteri Arkhipov, Tate Madden, and Kirk DeMello. I want to take a chance with Kirk DeMello, but we can also take Reese McCarthy if we need to. Jakub Felatov, he is projected as one of our picks, so we can take a chance with him. Joel Bloomquist as well. So there's a lot of goalie options. I think DeMello, 69th overall, so we get like the 60th pick. We try that. We have draft board as well. So where are our picks? Projected pick. So 22. So they think we can take Stankoven. So we got to just jump a little bit for Stankoven. We can definitely get the power forward with our second pick, the 24th. Even the 29th. And maybe we take Dylan Guenther or Kyle Krinovic, or make Mason McTavish. In the second round, it is the 15th overall selection. Is this the 60th? Yes, we can take this goalie right here. We need the first goalie right here. Okay. So let's go off of I don't even know. Let's go to our coaching staff. I'm going to quickly take a picture of this. So let me end this episode and then I'll make a plan for the draft in the next one. Thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode when we head off to the draft. Peace out.